you guys suck. I'm gonna come out with that. That's how we're opening the show here. Okay. Trying to get everything all set up, do all this. Plus, I worked. I got home right after the show starts. I have to try and eat and watch the show, get graphics, prepare all this stuff. I forget to put some tags in. I want to do them real quick, and I'm the bad guy. Ooh. Hey, guys. Welcome. If it's your first time, that's a hell of an intro. This is Total Spotfest. That's Jamie. I'm JJ. Austin is currently unpacking. Shall be back with us next week, we're told.
Yes. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jamie. I'm the one that's got his shit together. Just want to say hi. Appreciate y'all. Love you all. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. Smash those thumbs. Hit those hearts on the TikTokies.
What's up,
rock and roll, ladies? And
chill guys. Chill guys, cool. What's up, Squatch? No, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Yeah, if this is your first time here, definitely give us a subscribe, hit the likes, hit the heart. How you been, man?
Share it with your friends. We would really like to grow. Like our big thing this year, like we were starting to do the TikTok and everything, but we'd like to really grow our brand because you know what? Last time I checked, I'm pretty damn funny. And I'd like to have everybody know that how funny I am and how much I shit on JJ on a regular basis.
Yes. And for those of you who think this is a bit, you must be new here. So, hi, welcome.
I mean, it's kind of a bit, but
I've been here long. Okay, I'm not going to go there, Squatch. We're gonna turn this away. We're gonna go. So,
see, Squatch appreciates me. Other than our differences on wearing pink as a wrestler, him and I. Like, yes.
Yeah. And those of you on TikTok, we want you to hop into this conversation here. Pink for male wrestlers, yay or nay? Where do you stand? Let us know. All right.
Dude, on Wednesdays we wear pink. Come on.
We should have both worn pink tonight. But one of these days we're going to coordinate correctly. We're going to get this right. Maybe next week. But no, yeah. Austin Reddick, our in-ring correspondent, soon to be our East Coast in-ring correspondent, shall be back next week. He's already told us he's getting all his stuff this weekend so he can unpack and get everything set up. He's in the land of sandwiches. I know. I was just he keeps it's on our group chat that we have. He keeps sending us like all this updated info about all the sandwiches he's having, and two large men here in the Midwest are just salivating, like, you know. Stop it.
The Faulkner World Order, the F is going to soon stand for Fat Boy World Order is what they end up standing for. So.
We're gonna see Austin when he starts wrestling on the East Coast, gonna no longer have them abs. He's gonna have that that signature round mound in the middle. Chill guy said, yes, on Wednesdays we wear pink. All right, so lots of wrestling to get to. Jamie, how the hell you been, man?
It's been a very stressful week for the Faulkner family, but we're making it. I mean, we're just really starting to get in the full swing of softball and all these other shenanigans going on in our life. It's just like, I need some good wrestling. And this weekend, we're going to have lots of wrestling. Spoiler alert. We got Revolution, and you get to see us live, which we'll talk about later.
Ooh, we're gonna say that for the end of the show, so stick around to the end if you want us to hear talk about that locally. Is Jess is what bracket is she in now? She's getting close to driving, isn't she?
Oh yeah, she's 15. She's gonna be 16 in May.
Ooh. Another one behind the wheel. I'm scared about that one. I love Jess, but
oh yeah, no. Like, I'm not allowed to drive with her. And that's a first thing. Because anytime she does something, I get just quickly agitated, especially if you're in charge of a 3,000-pound machine. The freak out's quick. So, yeah.
This shall be fun and interesting. Well, all right, let's get right to it. So we got a lot of wrestling to get to. We had to go home. We have a pay-per-view to talk about. It is still sign pointing season. We're going to get to that a little bit later on. I need to put a sign over.
I have an awesome sign.
Yeah, yours like right there. Mine, I gotta like contort myself just to get to it. And all right. So Dynamite go home show, San Diego, fantastic. The location was so. I love
it. Was one of my favorite ones. I love it.
Theaters. Oh, it's so good. With no Excalibur, thoughts? That was a devilish question I threw out there to begin. I know.
Hot take. I loved it. Squatch for everybody who's on TikTok. He said backslider ? Exclamation point. I loved it. I loved it so much.
Well, regardless, Ian Riccaboni getting in there. So we begin the show straight off the bat, kind of like, I think they do this almost every go home, right? They don't really open with any fluff. It's always directly into the match. And tonight definitely had all the major themes of a Dynamite show, which they've been doing here lately. We're going to get one match that's going to just knock the living crap off of your socks, right? You're going to have your weekly tribute to PWG. Absolutely. You know, some shenanigans. And yeah, so they begin the night with Mox and Claudio going up against Konosuke Takeshita and Yo Soy Hechicero. So,
or what I like to call them, Takeshicero.
Hechishita?
No, because it's like Takeshita, okay. Like it starts with a Hechicero, you know.
Okay. Takeshicero.
You know, I feel like that's the match. Fair. Is the ch, you know.
You want to get a little in there. So
yeah. Hey, you know, I don't always ch, but I always ha after.
So
happy Friday 13th early.
You get it twice in a row this year. 2 months, 2 months in a row. You must be rock hard. Seriously, dude.
You know, every now and again, God bestows upon me these great, amazing things, and 2 Friday 13ths is way better than 1. And there's actually gonna be a 3rd one later this year too. So this is my kind of my year.
Yeah. Well, to catch a sorrow. We'll go with that. All right. Match itself. I like the match here. It was more of a showcase of Claudio, which I enjoyed as well, too. Because they've been 50-50 booking the living piss out of John Moxley versus the Don Callis family in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
We saw already, you know, them go to the limit. So the no time limit doesn't need the build, right? You know, for Takeshita. So, but it's nice to get the little added aspect of Claudio, and a quick reminder that, hey, Jamie, these are still heels.
Yeah, you know, this show tonight, just before we even really truly get into just this moment, this was an awesome go home because it didn't feel like a go home, but it totally was a go home. If that made any type of sense,
was yes,
because it did little things like this. Hey, we're the Death Riders and we're still kind of heels. Oh, we forgot because, you know, everybody is like cheering for John Moxley. Then you get the boop, you know, come on, man.
Yep. Still with that hashtag heel shit life. So,
dude, yeah, Benjamin, dude, Protostar, yes. And what's up, my friend? We got lots to talk about, Mr. Protostar. He's like,
we're gonna get to him in very quick moment here. Very quick.
What your thoughts?
Okay, all right. We're going straight through the show tonight here, so we're gonna put a little pin there, and a little Clint as well too. Good to see you, buddy. Persephone and Will. So it was billed to have. If you watched my little preview we did earlier on TikTok, 2 title matches tonight. First one being well, it wasn't the first one, but the first one that you kind of like brought into. They had a quick little promo, talked about the TBS title, which is going to happen later on in the show. Persephone and Willow in a friendly kind of back and forth banter in the, with Renee Paquette. Basically, to bury Mercedes Moné is what it felt like.
So this is gonna be one of these nights, and just buckle up, ladies and gentlemen.
Jamie's spicy, y'all. It's gonna be fun.
Just buckle up, because if you're new to the show, I just need you all to know I am the greatest of foreseers of all time. I see how things play out. I might be a psychic, if you will, when it comes to wrestling and how things work. I called November-ish. It was November.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there, right? That Mercedes Moné was going to start dropping all of her belts. And then everybody's going to start kicking her, beating her down. And then she's going to have this huge redemption arc and come back as a face to win the women's championship at a future pay-per-view. I don't know which one it is. I don't think it's going to be All In. I think it's too soon. I think it's probably Full Gear or maybe next year's Revolution. But
I think Full Gear is a good way to go with it. But
it just feels right?
Yeah, because it's like the end of the year, right? I know you have World's End. I get
World's
it,
End, yeah.
But whatever.
It's one of the big four.
Full Gear.
Big four. But I called this. And she dropped not one, but 2 belts this weekend. One to Persephone, which, by God, I was already a Persephone fan, but after this, hands down, I love her. I think she's got megastar written all over. JJ, do you agree?
I think we've seen just very limited Persephone in the past, right? If you haven't watched actually CMLL, right, you get very limited Persephone. And tonight's pairing was perfect too. We'll get to that in a little bit here, but she's basically, I mean, she's not a mirror image of Willow, but she's very close to it. And I think she's got good charisma. She's got, a fantastic in-ring skill set, and she fits the Lucha program very well. So yeah, I'm a fan of Persephone. I think that she has great things to go in the future here. So to be fair to you, weren't the only one. We all kind of called it too, Jamie. Just to be the most clerical about this here, but Jamie is our local Mark Stradamus, for those of you who might be joining us anew. He has a hat and everything. One day he's gonna pull it out. It's fan-fucking-tastic. Okay. All right.
I mean, it could make an appearance tonight.
We shall see. Well, what did make an appearance tonight was Kyle Fletcher. BJ wants to get to that because, first of all, you've got a little promo in the backstage. Don Callis got to hype his man up. Interrupted by MJF, which I liked the little bits because I remember back we had this while ago, like after he had lost the title, and he was getting, and this is when he first started the kind of like headbutting with Hangman. What was this? This is about a year and a half ago, something like that, right? And this panel was a little bit split about whether they liked it or not, because he was just kind of just getting in these little squabbling matches backstage with a little bit of everybody. I like the use of that from MJF. He is your world title holder, right? If you're going to have him in the main picture, I like having that kind of fluidity about him. That's just me. But go ahead.
Oh no, I was waiting for you. That
whole thing, the promo real quick, but that's not really the point because that goes directly into your first title match. Speedball Mike Bailey, Kyle Fletcher. Do we even need to talk about this because it's a Kyle Fletcher match on TV against fucking Speedball Mike Bailey, dude? I mean,
Lee Benjamin, appreciate you. Yeah, so I'm pretend I'm a cheerleader, okay? I mean, a hot one, okay? And she's like, give me an F, give me a U, give me a C, give me a K, Give me an E. Give me a D. What did this match do? It fucked. That's right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this match. Holy bat balls. I don't know the words that I can possibly come up with that would express how I truly feel about this match. if it was on the Meltzer scale, it would easily be a 9-star TV match. If it's on my scale, it's a 4 3/4 match, honestly, because I wanted more time with it, because it was everything I'd want and then some. So
and they went right up to the time limit too. Like they were
right
teasing, they were teasing time limit draw the whole time, right?
And the finish was perfect.
Everything was perfect. I mean, I'm getting sick of using the words early match of the year contender when I talk about Kyle Fletcher matches, because I mean, yes, we've long talked about the young baby Ospreyism and all that stuff, right? Well, I mean, it's true, because look at this. I mean, I can't think of a bad match he's had in God knows how long. I don't think I've ever seen one since he first came over in AEW.
I mean, before he bulked up, maybe, but even then they were solid.
Pre-turn, yeah. There was some that were just okay, right? You know, everything turn though, everything has been gold. Or
so, can I ask you a serious question? And I want you to really kind of ponder on this.
Yeah, let's go.
In the entire world of all of professional wrestling, okay,
every professional wrestling around the world, gotcha.
Has anybody ever is anybody having a better first part of 2026 than Kyle Fletcher? Honestly,
26? No,
for the first 2.5 months.
No. I mean, this currently there. I don't think there's anybody that's been better than Kyle Fletcher. I'm trying to think. I mean, thematically, you could say potentially some people from WWE, which is not true. Like, you know, I know there's going to be one jack off out there that's going to say CM Punk, and he's wrong, or she's wrong, or whoever. You're just fucking wrong. There's nobody in Mexico stands out to me as being as a complete whole 2.5 months. Japan. They've been going through a lot of changes over in Japan, so
yeah. I'm just trying to think of who possibly.
I mean, are we talking just like wrestling, or are we talking about everything? Maybe, because I mean, you could put in there some of the usual suspects that could maybe fall into suit. You know, you could say Swerve because of the way he's turned. You know, his whole character turn, the way that's gone. You could say Hangman because he's going through the whole. I know, that's why I'm asking. It's like, I'm trying to think of somebody that can put up there with him, because you're putting him on a pedestal, and like, why do you keep doing that? What does that even mean? You know,
I mean, Shuri over in Stardom's had a really good start. I mean, you can give it to her because she won 2 belts this so far. I mean, she won at Wrestle Kingdom, but she just lost. Never mind. She just lost it, didn't she?
Yeah, she just lost like a week ago.
Yeah. So what? Saya Kamatani. People love her. I do. I
I don't think it's better than Kyle Fletcher though.
She's made the list of must watch. Must watch.
But to answer you to fall back to your own question, better than Kyle Fletcher's start? I don't think so. Because every single match Kyle Fletcher's had, we could put on a short list for match of the year already, and we're only in March. And we're talking about TV matches. And yes, they've been against some ridiculously great paired opponents, but I don't think it matters. He has the young Osprey, the baby Osprey about him. He has the HBK-ness about him. I mean, he is the future of wrestling. Let's be completely honest. He is, yeah.
I would not hesitate to say, if he keeps this level of momentum going for the rest of the year, he would be in the serious category of wrestler of the year for, you know, wrestling. Obviously, Wrestling Observer will probably call him that. But Yeah, but like, the PWI, like
PWI, maybe the SI or ESPN.
Yeah. I mean, he was the breakout star in most of them last year, and he
True.
is continuing. Like, to your point, Homeboy don't have a bad match in him. He's the ultimate chameleon. He can work with any style. He always gets his stuff in, and he also makes the other guy look like $1,000,000. Like,
the best seller since HBK. And I'll say that out. I mean, flat out, there's been some that I love, but nobody's been better than him.
Yeah.
And he except for this guy, except for Kyle.
I just love him. That's all there is to it. He's my man crush right now of just being so excellent. And it used to be Takeshita, and now it's like, no. I mean, I love Takeshita, don't get me wrong, because his face turn stuff that he started to do tonight was, but
Takeshita's good, but I mean, I think, and I don't know if it's because he is a native English speaker in an English speaking promotion. Maybe I'm just saying, but it feels like Fletcher gets it a little bit more with this particular audience. And Squatch said MJF maybe. I mean, MJF is not in a bad way. He's kind of static, though. I mean, he is what he is, but he's returned to the top of where he should be. I give you that, Squatch. But it is MJF, and yeah, especially when you're sans Will Ospreay, having Kyle Fletcher, the bandwidth to be able to have Kyle Fletcher do what he's doing is even better. Oh my god,
it's crazy, absolutely crazy.
So I have what I want to do. And I'm putting this out here now, so we have a recorded record of this, so that when I bitch and moan about having to do all the late work in the winter, you guys can point to this and be like, "Hey, you fucking did this, asshole." We need to the end of the year. If this continues, which it will, we all know it will, we need to go back and do like a ranking of just Kyle Fletcher's shit this year. What's Kyle Fletcher's top 10?
Of 2026?
I
mean, the ladder match is going to be incredibly high. This match is going to be incredibly high.
His match against Kevin Knight, come on. I mean, it's
incredibly high.
We're in March. We're down here. What's up, Forensic? Charisma is hard.
Forensic Kill. What's up, man? I love that. That's such a fun name.
Bro,
yeah,
come on,
see,
man.
He gets it. He gets it. God, he gets it.
I hate it here so much. All right,
dude, my numbers are growing. My numbers are growing because people get it. They know. They're like Jamie, you're glorious. So smart. JJ,
so
you're
glorious.
So not. It's fine. I piss excellence. You piss.
I piss. All right.
Told you guys.
All right, I just muted Jamie for a minute here, so we're gonna move forward. And no, you really are muted, by the way. You trying to say something? Yeah, you're absolutely 100% there. Yeah, I might piss, but I got fucking power.
You asshole.
All right, we don't even. Let's not make this a 20-hour show tonight, okay? You gotta work in the morning. I'm off. I don't give a shit. All right, so we don't need to talk more about this match. It's fantastic. Of course, Kyle retains in nefarious ways. Out comes, his fellow trios champions, and cost him, which just means, Jamie, we're gonna get a rematch here. Of course, it's piss. Why would do you have amazing piss?
Squash? I
do. Does your piss smell like strippers and cream cheese sandwich? I don't fucking know. I don't even know where I'm going.
What do you mean? Smells like cinnamon? I know what strippers smell like, guys. But
all right. Standby match. What are your thoughts on standby matches? About we have basically a standby match every single week.
I don't hate it. I don't like it.
I don't love it. Yeah,
it's just one of those meh. See, I mean, that was a fairly awesome piss. Well, when you're drinking 120 ounces of water, like the release of said water is amazing.
Well, that is physics. That is, yes.
So it is
Water
an
pressure.
Yes, you're just like it's like
just a
Green
gusto
Mile.
behind
You watched the Green Mile, right? So like right after he got fixed in that first pee, right after he got fixed, or even better, the piss from A League of Their Own. Why is Tom Hanks always the one who pisses on TV?
I don't know. That's a good point. You just because it's like, yeah, you all of a sudden it's like, wait, it is always Tom Hanks. Good, and The League of Their Own is by far the greatest piss in cinema history. Fight me on that.
All right, everybody, TikTok, YouTube, what's the greatest on-screen piss of all time? We gotta know. We gotta know.
All right, yes, Squash Target is back on track here. Okay, so Brody King, quick little squash match, and then of course out comes Swerve from the crowd. Brody breaks the chains, and are they going to add a stip to this match, Jamie? Are they? Because they haven't so far.
I mean, what are you gonna do? You already got a Texas death match.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously,
you're not wrong.
Do?
I don't know.
It can't just be a normal match, especially after all this stuff. If anything, just no DQ. Just make it no DQ.
I think it's gonna be one of those where DQ is like a suggestion that the ref's gonna ignore. Regardless. If you missed it, there is a trios title match now on the card at Revolution. So yeah, and Mike Bailey does a quick little promo where he doesn't start a heel turn. I really want him to. I know you want Kevin. I know you're on the Kevin Knight heel turn train. I know, Jamie. I really want a Mike Bailey heel turn just because it's so out there, like so out of left field. But he's focused on his trios match. So there's that.
He's not turning heel. He's too nice. It's like there's no way the super nice Canadian could be heel.
That's why it'd be great. Come on.
He would be able to pull it off. It's not believable. Kevin Knight is believable.
It's also you're not wrong, but I'm not either. The juxtaposition of him being
of it
heel,
actually happening, I will give you all the flowers. That would be one of the coolest damn things of all time.
Craziest things you could do, right? I think reality is neither going to go heel. They're going to just muddle along. I mean, hell, they give the trios rematch and they just added Mystico because, sure.
Well, yeah, because the Jet Set Rodeo, the rodeo's out of it.
Yeah, Hanger's got his own match, so we're just going to throw in Mystico, which means the match is going to be ridiculous.
It's going to be even more ridiculous. Yeah, it's going to be funny.
I actually love the piss out of that trio. When you put Mystico with the two of them, it's like, oh yeah, let's go. Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin going up against the Dogs. It's terrible name. Terrible.
Yeah, well, you can't really do the war dog thing right now.
I know. I understand.
And that's the reason why they're not called anything else, because they could have reused war dogs. But they're like, we're going to change the dogs right now.
They started to use war dogs the first little bit when they first got there.
Yeah.
When they kidnapped the Darby promo and all that, they're calling them the war dogs. And then an actual war broke out. So,
yeah, moving on. I don't want to get into that conversation on here. And
what do you in-ring debut of Dave Finlay, who has revealed this week that he absolutely did have an offer from WWE that he 100% turned down because it was not a main roster offer. It was a NXT developmental whatever. He felt slighted by that and would rather take the AEW offer to be on the main roster.
And be on the big TV all the time.
I mean, it makes sense. Yes, we're Finlay fans. We know this. But what are your thoughts on that? Shedding a little light into why he did not follow over to his daddy's footsteps.
Well, after the formation of the the generational faction on NXT, I say homeboy dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. Now, will he end up going there? Absolutely. But he's got to build a star.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah. I think that you and I both know he has the chops to be on the main roster of any promotion, right? He led the Bullet Club. That should be the only resume you need if you right.
Yeah,
right.
100%. I agree.
But I get it. WWE is a different world. Okay, cool, whatever. Yeah, eventually he'll be there. But I mean, it's our benefit. So good to see David Finlay. Still hate Gabe Kidd's entrance.
It's gonna grow on me. I know it will.
Will
it? Will grow. I just don't know when.
I hate it. I'm with Squatch. I hate it. It's so bad.
I mean, it's not great.
Here's why I hate it. Because again, if it's your first time here, hi, welcome. Like, subscribe, hit the little, give us the heart, give us a thumbs up, tell all your friends.
We're a decent follow, especially on the TikToks. We've been on fire.
We always talk about this, that we have one of our one of the things about the show is we're always committed to the bit, right? One of our things. He comes out to do the dog crawl, and then he kind of makes a circle back, and then he stands up and walks down the ring. If you're gonna do it, go all the way to the damn ring as a fucking dog.
Especially if it's that short. It's not even that long.
Yeah, this place was minuscule. Yeah, but yeah, just do it all the way, right? Maybe we get to ringside. That's when you pop up, right? That's when you turn into a human again, right? If you're gonna do it, like, commit, do it. Match itself, totally fine. It was kind of a Darby Allin match in parts, but it was definitely
it was not carried by Darby Allin. Let's just be real.
Not. It was a good showcase to show everybody what Finlay can do. And then, of course, Clark Connors, some shenanigans happen. The dogs pick up the victory, start beating up everybody more. To which out comes a returning Roderick Strong. If you remember correctly, one of us said that Roderick Strong needed to join this faction. And they teased that for a second. And, of course, he didn't. He sided with Orange Cassidy.
Which somebody else said that probably was going to be the case.
For now.
Oh, geez.
For now. Dude, I think he fits. I like him in there.
Dude, no, because guess what? You have those three. You have the Bang Bang Gang, who's all of a sudden getting fairly healthy. Come on now. Bang
Bang Gang is also 4 people when fully healthy, just so you know.
Yeah, well, they're only gonna run 3 of them, you know.
Roddy, I'm telling you, man. Nah. Whatever. I love the pop.
They still have one more person coming. One of the last War Dog.
Is he actually coming?
No, but I mean, we don't know. Like his contract was the one that went the longest.
So if not, you put Roddy in there. But I like the fact that Roddy gets the pop, right? Sometimes we dog on Roddy. This guy right there, you know. We never about his in-ring ability, but yeah, it's good to see him get a good pop.
This inanimate object. I can't talk. It's fine. Has more personality than Roderick Strong.
But Roddy could have a match with that object and make it look like a fucking 5-star classic.
But you know what could make Roddy better?
Being with the dogs, I know.
No. The Undertaker.
You can't not. Oh, I meant to tell you, since the original urn was the Slap Your Mama, I recently, they make a Slap Your Mama wing sauce?
Absolutely, I am aware.
I just got some a few weeks ago. It's okay. I don't
hold on to your butts.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. I think
I'd rather just do the dry rub version that I do, but the sauce is not bad. It's
you're not a big buffalo guy. I know that.
No, I'm a dry rub kind of guy. I like my fingers to be clean.
Yeah. This is the buffalo sauce. It's got good heat to it, good flavor. It tastes good, but I don't know. Just I'm a little more simplistic. I like whenever I go to like Wingstop, I just get the classic, right? Give me the classic buffalo, boom, classic hot. Let's go,
Louisiana dry rub all day,
boom,
all day.
So they messed up my order a few weeks back. I was supposed to get like two free tenders, right? And they didn't give me 2 free tenders. They gave me another 10 wings, but they were lemon pepper wings.
Oh, their lemon pepper's not bad.
I'm not a fan of lemon pepper. I mean, I ate them. No, I'm not gonna lie, I ate them. But
are they boneless or bone in?
Bone in all the time. Bone in.
Okay, I was gonna say if they just give you chicken nuggets, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, no. Oh, I mean, it was free anyway. I mean, I had 2 tenders coming, you know.
All
but
right. Can I just throw out that hot take that boneless wings are just chicken nuggets?
yeah, they are. That's not even hot take. That's factual information you're putting out there, so people don't keep saying boneless fucking wings.
Yeah, can I get the chicken nuggets?
Yes,
that's what I'd say, but I don't do that. I'm a bone in guy. I'm all bone in.
See, I do all flats too, whenever I can.
Oh, I like a good mix, but I prefer flats to drums personally. I feel like the meat's better. It's softer, and I feel like it's a little bit more flavorful.
Can be. What's funny is, so I get like the big bag of wings from Costco, right? Just plain wings, put them in the air fryer for 15 minutes. You got wings, right?
Yeah.
Inevitably, because where the bag is at now, because I had wings a couple nights ago, and again, I'm down to all drumsticks because I do all the flats first.
That's why I like to mix it in, because but the funny thing is, like, whenever I eat them, I always alternate between each one, but I always make sure the flat is the last thing I eat because it's
same.
It's the biggest flat. Same thing. It's always the biggest flat because I'll survey. This is how fat I am.
You have the best laid out one. It's all protein. Yeah. It's fine.
It's like you just put it off to the side. And you always leave the fattest drumstick too, so you know with the fat boys at the end. You're like,
yeah. No, I always do the same thing too. I always alternate if I'm having them. I alternate between them, but I got it in with a flat. Whatever I order, that's one thing I do like about Wingstop. And second, it's literally halfway between the dealership and my house on the way home. Like literally, I pass it on my way home. So I like them because I can get all flat. Okay, we're getting way off topic here. Okay,
we are. We probably need to circle back.
Yeah. So tonight's show is not brought to you by Blue Chew. It's brought to you by Chicken Wings. Okay.
Damn it! I still want that sponsorship from Blue Chew. We're all done, guys.
One day. So we talked about earlier.
That's the day we officially make it.
All right. 2 title matches. Second one was Persephone and Mercedes actually in the ring. And like I may mention before, these two are I mean, I know they're a little bit different stylistically, but not drastically. It really was almost a mirror image thing. It felt to me. I felt, for the first time, because I hadn't really put two together. Yes, they're similar, like physically, but wrestling styles shockingly close. The two of them. Persephone's got a little more lucha in it, a little more, and a little more power behind Willow, but not drastically. This was a good match. This is a good, fun match.
I love it. I think we already talked about that. Yeah, Persephone's a star. I did post a quick little TikTok talking about her too. Like, future star. I feel like when Stephanie Vacour faced off against Mercedes and WWE,
the world woke up to her like, ooh,
yeah. She's not quite to that, but she is not far behind either.
No. And she's still young enough. She's still got to put some more notches in the belt. Do what?
She's 24.
She's 24?
Yeah, they said it 8 times on the broadcast.
Okay, you're too shy. I felt she was younger.
She's
too many things going on.
Dude. That's it. Like Thea Hale's 22, which we'll get into her in just a minute. But
yeah, put a pin in that.
Yeah.
So afterwards, you did have a little promo with Harley backstage, and they're gonna issue a rematch to Megan Bain and whoever the hell she wants to bring with her now. What is it?
Lena Cross.
Lena Cross. Yeah. But anyway, that's going to be on 0 Hour at the pay-per-view. So, do they drop the tag titles?
Yes.
Agreed.
Because there was another person who is not on the show currently. I'm going to give him his flowers. He'll be back next week. Can't wait to see him. Hopefully he's like talking, like, hey, yeah, let's go Phillies.
Forget about it.
Let's go Phillies. No, but he did say that the way that they're probably going to do it is they're going to have, because he wants that heel turn. And I feel like it is foretold by Austin Reddick that she's going to beat Lena Cross to keep her belt on 0 Hour, and then she's going to drop the belt, which is going to make Harley Cameron turn heel. I think I am on the Austin Reddick train of that's how it's going to go down.
Okay, so you say they're because you just said two separate things. You said they're losing the belts.
Yeah, Lena, like Willow's going to beat Lena on 0 Hour for the TBS belt.
He's not challenging for the TBS belt. They're challenging for
yes,
the
she is.
tag
It's
title.
on 0 Hour, dude. They made it on the show.
The tag team title match against Megan Bain and Lena is 0 Hour.
No, that's going to be on the main card.
Look it up.
Dude, they already said that they were going to. Did you not?
I watched it. It's the okay. We're going to it right now. All right. Here. Welcome to the internet, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a Google race.
I'm just going to go right to AEW because it's on there. It's a freaking graphic already. Yes. She will challenge Lena Cross on 0 Hour for the TBS belt. And then later that night, the tag team belts will be on the line.
Okay. Well, what they announced on the show was that they were going to challenge the tag team titles at 0 Hour.
No, they announced both, dude.
I watched the show. I have the notes right here.
They announced both. They said later in the night.
Whatever. Okay. So she's going to do double duty that night, for whatever reason. Okay. Okay. Touche. I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind Harley being heel or not. Right.
Hey, okay. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
With the power of technology, I'm going to do this. Hopefully, can we show this?
I could show it if you want me to.
Show it. With the power of technology. Look at this.
Yes. Okay. I understand. Yes.
Hold on.
I looked it up. I see it now.
Look at this. Oh, what? What happened?
I said I got it. I know distinctly.
And they announced it on the show. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Put the challenge out for the tag team titles, and I thought that was it. I just said that. Okay. Librarian on the Loose. Is that?
That's. Yes.
Did you change your name and not tell us? You being sneaky? Anyway, I don't love or hate.
It is Heather.
I like that's Heather, right? Because I mean, that's the little alien logo. Heather.
Yeah,
our friend Heather. She's our mod,
and she's our mod. Yes, I don't like the idea of her being heel either, but I kind of want to see it just for gigs because she has developed a little bit more, and Austin definitely has.
I think that you've done enough in the women's tag team division to have actual tag teams here. You brought in the inspiration, for God's sake, right? I don't think you need. I think you can split these up no matter how you do. I mean, the Willow having the TBS title as well too. Her and Harley don't need to keep being a tag team. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Hey, way to go! We've been praying for you, Heather. It's good to see you.
That's so great.
We're
Hopefully everything's doing well.
Yes. Knock on wood.
Kick this thing's ace. We still owe you a T-shirt.
You
need to like message us. I mean, if you're still on Blue Sky, I still have my Blue Sky. Message us your address. I will get you a shirt. Tell me size.
Not a Faulkner World Order shirt.
It'll just be a total Spotfest. I promise.
Oh, okay.
I promise. So,
all right. So we got multiple women's matches with Willow going on at the pay-per-view. We're going to go over. They added more. They also added a couple more to it as well. There is a trios match they officially put on there. You got Darby, Orange, and Roderick versus the Dogs. We already know about everything else has been announced. The only thing we don't really know of is the AEW National Championship 21-man Blackjack Battle Royal, which sounds to me like it's going to be a 21-person battle royal. That's pretty much it, right? So, I don't know what else you do with that, you know.
Sounds exciting.
Hey, there's somebody that's on this day is usually that yearns for a random battle royal as part of his pay-per-view. So
I know, you know, we're gonna let him talk about it Wednesday.
Yeah, so
when he comes back, his inaugural
it has
PA.
been announced. That's all we know. It's been announced. It's going to be on 0 Hour, but we'll get into it when we talk about the show. And one of us, maybe not either of us that are on the screen currently, is going to be very excited to dig into it quite a bit more. All right, so
agreed.
Main event wrestling wise, you had Mark Briscoe and the Young Bucks versus Tomasso Ciampa and FTR. This is your weekly tribute to Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
Yes. Going down memory lane, and then we're gonna try to do a pile driver through, or sorry, we're trying to do a pile driver through a table that doesn't break.
Doesn't break. And that is our thumbnail for a reason, because it had to be.
So good. So good.
Now, this is good fun here. And the moral of the story with this is, because we know, you know what you're getting when you've got all 6 of these are some of the best tag teamers out there, right? 2 of them not currently in tag teams. I say currently. I'll come back to that. Put a pin in that one. But the theme here is definitely Tomasso Ciampa fully embracing the Psycho Killer.
Yeah. That's really cheap. And the fact that his name's Jason Voorhees and it's almost Friday 13th. God bless you, sir.
Jamie's mad jelly. He spent a lot more for his floor seats in St. Louis.
Yeah. Well, there's somebody who posted that they got third row for $700 to go to Raw.
What?
$700
Raw
to Raw.
Wow.
Only to see a herd of masked men doing a beatdown, because that was cool.
Yeah,
felt like I was watching Retribution all over again.
we're gonna get let's bring
it back. We don't need
to
get into it. I just spoiled it. We don't even have to talk about it.
Yeah, that's all we got. That's all we got. Tomasso Ciampa. So
yes. So people online, the IWC, which we'll definitely get into later.
Yes.
They were complaining like, AEW is just stealing, what he did back in NXT and all this stuff. It's like, no, it's not just copying what they did. It's called a callback, ladies and gentlemen. Like we do all the time with the Undertaker and like all the other stuff that we do on the show. The brought to you by Blue Chews. Like we do all of these things as callbacks.
Making fun of JJ.
Yes, JJ has a few of his own, like when we talk about like Ruby Soho.
Hey, Ruby.
See, that's called a callback. So that's all it was, and it's just, even in his promo, he said he had blackness in his heart. So get bent, IWC.
To be fair, it's a callback to his character in Ring of Honor and PWG and all that shit.
He's been it's a PWG, dude.
Yeah. But what are your thoughts about him embracing the Psycho Killer, though? That's my point. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh,
you know what it says? What are your thoughts here? I know you love heel shit. # heel shit. Callback.
I wear red and black a lot because of not only my love for the Wolfpack NWO, but my love for the Sith of Star Wars. So I think we know where I land.
So I do want to come back to this, like I said, and we'll talk about when we talk about the other promotion in a second here. It was nice to see Psycho Killer fully embraced and everything, and
the hate flow through you.
Yes. So you end the show with a press conference, which is as I said in my little preview I did this afternoon. Jamie's buckling up. This is gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. It is first of all, we've talked to death about how Texas Death for the stupidity of the stipulation that Hanger put out there or whatever. And then you put it at a press conference. It's really just a contract signing without behind the table. You had hell, Denise Salcedo made her TV debut tonight, so congrats to Denise.
Yes, that was fun.
If you're not following her, she's fantastic. Go follow her. She's on Twitch. She's on everywhere else, right? I can't say that. Sorry. And then it just goes in the ring. They fight a little bit. This did nothing for me. I don't know.
It was an attempt to freshen up the contract signing. It was an attempt to freshen it up with a 100% worked press conference. And Squatch said earlier, he's like, I hate the worked press conference.
Yeah.
I could not agree more. It was uncomfortable. Like, it was Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano's press conference, uncomfortable, but in a different way. Like that one at least had some things, like they're trying to be nice, but then they weren't nice, and it was really weird. Where this one was just, it felt forced, and it's like, we don't need this. We're already jazzed up for this match. Like, I don't understand why you even did this.
To play a minor devil's advocate for a second, I do like the idea of trying to do something a little different, right? I like the idea of doing something a little different, like hey, we're going to do this as like a press conference. It'll be a little, I get it. Okay, cool. Right. But you're right. It was so fake. It's like you're watching a really bad soap opera, like not, like a really bad, really, really bad soap opera,
like one with Drake Ramore.
Yeah. Oh, it's like the worst.
Anybody got that reference? Bless you.
I mean, yeah. So I get it, but again, this whole thing is just doesn't even really need to be built at all. And I know we say that about a lot of these matches they set up, right? But
this whole draw thing.
You're forcing this whole, you're forcing the whole we'll never challenge again for down our throats. And they're like, just stop it. No more War. No.
War Daddy? Oh, dude, War Daddy.
No.
Hey, Heather's back. Why not bring back War Daddy? The circle is complete. Literally,
he wants it. Complete. I know he wants it. No.
So I have thoughts on tomorrow or on Sunday because of what happened tonight.
Let's go, because we already kind of talked about the card, and it's the things that have added, all the other matches that are out there. What are your thoughts?
I kind of agree with Jason that MJF does have a heater. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is, but it's gonna end up costing Hanger the match.
Do you think they're going to do another Can Never challenge for the title, guy?
Well, hold on, because of outside interference. No. Outside interference, he's going to fight for it, and then he's got to have some kind of crazy stipulation match in order to get his opportunity back. That's what they're going to. It's the chase, man.
Okay, I know it's the chase, but let me just lay out what you just described here. Okay, this happens, he loses, right? But because of outside interference, okay, first of all, it's a Texas death match. Who gives a shit? That's all legal.
Yeah, but like if somebody else,
I'm just saying.
I get it. Okay,
Texas death match. Sorry. It's all legal, but because he felt slighted by it, he's gonna beg to get a one final shot, even though he can never wrestle for that again, on his word, right? Who's he gonna get that from? Is he gonna go to Tony Khan and go behind the scenes? And no, he's gonna ask MJF for that. MJF's gonna tell him to get bent. The only other logical conclusion to all that, why do it, would be title versus career eventually, which is kind of what you're already doing, just in a different light right now. I just like this all so much. Put the belt on Hanger, move it along. Let's get other. You got Swerve waiting in the wings. You got Andrade over there, which I really want to see more of Andrade in my main picture, right?
I mean, the Andrade Bandito, spoiler alert, that's going to be match of the night, probably. Well, hold on. There's a Kyle Fletcher match. Never mind.
There's a Kyle Fletcher. It's Trios match, though, for what's worth.
Oh, that's true. So, which would be even more bonkers.
I mean, yeah, Andrade, yeah, with Mystico in it.
So like Heather on YouTube, she posted like they should have learned from Cody not to follow through with that. Well, I think Cody was like, oh, they don't need me to do it. Whereas if they do it this way, where it's a part of the story, it could make a lot of sense. Where literally Hanger gets kicked down to the bottom because of this, and he loses himself, and he kind of goes through this thing. What if? Oh
God.
We get a heel Swerve and heel Hangman tag team.
Why?
Because it's fucking rad. That's why.
Yes. But no, I don't need that. I need Swerve and Hangman against each other because that is gold.
That's the end game. That's the end game.
That's the every game. That's the you want to see that. You want to see that every fucking week, man. Yes. I get it. And you're probably not wrong. Let's be honest. You're probably not wrong. I really hate that though. I say you've got other people in, and I think that because everybody can see that, maybe that's a good way to not do that because, again, you got the Swerve obvious, right? Tell me Hangman versus Kenny again for the title in a face versus face manner, which is, come on, that we're harking back to WrestleMania 6 vibes here, right? You got Andrade you can throw in there. MJF trying to he got cheated out of his stipulation, even though he did the cheating. I think you could tell a lot more better stories and keep it a little fresh instead of just rehashing MJF and Hanger for another 3 months. That's why I don't like it.
Okay, I'm gonna make this deal with you.
It is, Heather.
I'm gonna make this deal with you right here, live, for everybody watching on TikTok and YouTube.
All right, let's see. Where's my shirt?
If MJF loses the belt and it doesn't go this way, I will bring back the Mark Stradamus hat and I'll wear it the entire next episode.
Ooh.
The entire next episode. I think the story in itself, one, would leave people shocked and everybody's like, oh, they're doing the Cody thing again. And then here comes Wednesday and he's going to fight tooth and nail because he got screwed because of the Don Callis heater or whatever. Like it could be Don Callis's entire family coming out and maybe Takeshita tries to make the save. Who knows? But I see some kind of shenanigan thingy that would cost
thingy. A shenana thingy.
See, Squatch Kids is like it's in the chase, not the victory.
We all know it's in the chase, and I get it. I just I harp on Austin Reddick for pulling out the old Logic card a little bit too much, right? Especially considering he's our in-ring correspondent. Of all people, he should be most blind by all this shit more than us. And I know that I'm pulling out a Logic card on you here, but I just can't stand that. It's like it's a Texas death match. How you lose doesn't matter. There's no reason for him to go back and ever offer him a title. And if he goes to Tony Khan to go above his head to get that final shot at it, this was completely meaningless. That's just my brain can't handle that. That's why I'm just Well, Takeshi's 100% turn. He started his face turn tonight, Heather. I mean, absolutely.
So if we could have rewrote this story a little bit,
okay.
I think the ultimate play, which would have been really cool, is if Hanger goes, if I lose, then I am at your beck and call at any time. I will do your dirty work. I'll do whatever you want, until I can get another shot. Then he essentially would become MJF's henchman against his will.
Was it the 7 Trials of Wardlow? Didn't they already do that?
No, Wardlow was already paid, and Wardlow was doing it even though he hated it. But this one is like from the jump, he knows that he hates doing all this stuff, and he goes and he can't touch him, because if he touches him, then he loses his opportunity forever at that belt. That's how I've done it.
So indentured servitude.
Yes.
I like that better than the whole I never challenge stipulation, because and I think I think that's the crux. That's the cornerstone of this whole thing. Is that such a bad stip? There's no real good way around it.
So right now, Hanger is heavily favored, but I think after tonight, I'm wavering after tonight. They did a good job.
Yeah. So, well, for what it's worth, they made somebody who's not interested in the buildup here. So at least converted one person. So we shall see. All right. So yeah, Swerve versus Brody. You got Tony Storm versus Marina Shafir as well, got added in there. It's kind of out of nowhere. So there's that. Moxley versus Kesha, we already talked about. It is actually it says here best 2 out of 3 falls, but that's not correct. It's a no time limit. I don't know why they put 2 out of 3 falls here. Young Bucks versus FTR, and then you've got the Willow matches, as well as Andrade versus Bandito, which absolutely is going to steal the show. There's no way around it. Okay. We will have results from Revolution next week. We're going to have our picks in. We will see who gets the belt. As it come back across the nation? This is going to be a bitch to ship back and forth, by the way.
Like I said, we'll just have to end up getting him his own.
We're going to have to get his own. We can figure it out. But anyway, we will have all that next week. That's not the only wrestling out there, Jamie.
Oh, no. There was some WWE conversations that we probably need to have, and we will be live and in person at a wrestling show this weekend.
Yes. So let's talk about WWE first. So,
okay.
Why don't you pull your pen out first, okay? Because you wanted to talk about
yes. So if you are part of the internet wrestling community, like we are,
which is where you're watching us, so hello.
Yeah. You know that it's a pretty dark and toxic place from time to time, or all the time, unless you find this nice little sliver of hope like us. And if you like that, please give us a like, follow, and subscribe. Really appreciate it. And share with your friends who also like wrestling and like making fun of people that are named JJ. Anyway, moving on. Thea Hale of NXT posted a video. She's 22 years old, by the way. And she called that out about this people just tearing her down all the time. And I made a video on our TikTok, which of course you can find at Total Spotfest on TikTok. Just calling out the IWC for being how absolutely shitty it is to particularly female wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
Just to give you guys just a little bit of just short synopsis. A few weeks back, Harley Cameron deleted her Twitter because everybody was blaming her for Penelope Ford getting hurt because she didn't catch her. Okay. Few weeks before that, they're all over Julia Hart for not catching Penelope Ford. And then before that, they're all over Thunder Rosa, Maxine Dupree. I can keep going on and on and on. The misogyny of the IWC of if a woman makes one mistake, she's the worst damn wrestler of all time. But if a dude does it, it's fine. They don't blink. And most of it, I'm just going to call it out, and I don't care. I really don't care. And I'll give you the floor and your thoughts. I believe in my heart of hearts, it's people who, one, don't have a woman in their life, don't know how to talk to women, are probably the people I made the PSA about who don't wash their ass before they go anywhere. It's these keyboard warriors who absolutely feel like that they're justified of being complete assholes and pricks to people because no one actually loves them, or worse, they don't allow people to love them. So they put up this front of being just hateful, deceitful people. And it's just a shame. It's okay to allow a little love in your heart. And it's okay to be nice to people. Like I said, it is free, 100% free to be nice. I called myself out. Do I like Darby Allin as the wrestler? No, I do not like his style of wrestling. But do I wish ill will on that person? Absolutely not. I hope he is successful, makes all the money in the world. People love him. I get it. I don't like him personally, but I get the appeal. But I would never tear that man down personally. I would never tear down a woman personally. Fucking shame on you. All right, JJ, sorry.
Unfortunately, we got to return to this topic way too often. I mean, because are we the only ones who have any common sense? I mean, if you watch this show, I've been I've been a fan of Thea Hale, right? She's quirky, which is somebody like me is appealing because I'm a weird motherfucker. I'll admit.
I mean,
I'm out there, yeah. And you watch her like little vlogs that she's doing, and it's her being weird and getting coffee with her friends and stuff, and then but she's doing a lot of training, like she's big in the weightlifting and all this stuff. She has improved her wrestling game tremendously since the beginning of the whole Chase U days, right? Actually, she's won a title, right? And to James' point, she's 22. This is her first, she's learning this wrestling business, and that's fine. And if you don't dig her as a character or whatever, okay. Whatever, right? But we hear too many stories of idiots and creeps and everybody that Jamie just mentioned, going after, actresses, singers, and women wrestlers are not exempt. And women wrestlers are in the wrestling community a minority, okay? And yes, this is a male-dominated industry. And those of us who have worked in male-dominated industries, hello, I work in one right now, okay? I work in automotive, and Jamie's worked in that same industry for a long time as well, too, It's, yeah.
I'm just on the vendor side now for the past.
Yeah, he's still in the industry. He's in a little bit different fashion, right? It's the automotive industry. So if you don't know, that's what we work in the automotive industry, okay? And yeah, it's tough for women. And, to just be so blatantly just do better, stop it. I mean, for what reason does this gain you anything at all, right? Other than making yourself feel better about something. And at that point, I could care less, right? And to clarify one thing, Jamie does want Darby Allin to lose every match. We're just going to be honest about that, though. There is that. But that's in the ring. That's not in real life. And, we've become so disconnected with everything. Social media and everybody working from home and, this and that and how AI and you got all these things, it's like we forget the common decency of being just human beings, and it sickens me to no end. So I wish nothing but the best for Thea Hale, and I hope she looks all these haters in the face, gives them 2 of these, and continues to prosper.
Actually, I have a perfect example of that situation playing out for me. So I just was it 2 weekends ago. I went. It was last weekend. I went to Wichita to watch Austin face off against Ray Leone. And literally I walk in there, Ray's out there talking. I'm like, hey, Ray, act like I would give him a high five. And then I just turn around and flip him off. Just like that. It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. He's like, this guy. And then I go, hey man, like, it's Austin. I'm gonna cheer for Austin. Don't get hurt. Have a great match. I'll see you afterwards. That's all it was. Like, literally, it's okay. Like, I gave him a little shit because that's kind of what I do. If you haven't noticed, that's kind of my MO. But I want it back too because I enjoy it when I get it back. I'm not that person that can only dish it. But the thing is I don't want him to get hurt. I want him to have a good match. I want him to do all the things, but I'm not going to cheer for him. That's wrestling, people.
Yeah,
that's totally fine.
I mean, we're forgetting, Jamie. These are men and women, fake fighting in their underwear.
Yeah, sparkly underwear.
Can we just but again, wishing nothing the best for Thea Hale and nothing else. We become bigger Thea Hale fans now, so suck it, IWC.
Well, that's kind of hard because I'm a big fan. Her facial expressions are probably the best in the entire business.
Yeah,
hands down.
Yep, and she does do the whole. I think that she still does the whole like floppy fish entrance and the whole like dead fish slide but doesn't go.
Yes,
that always pops me. I don't know why. That pops the shit out of me.
Yeah, she said that she saw what's her name do it.
I can't remember who that was, but yeah, I remember that.
Oh my goodness, the independent wrestler that was in AEW left AEW, went to WWE ID, left that.
Oh, Diamante.
No,
Diamante did it.
Yeah, no, but the one who I'm really thinking of, it's Kylie Ray. Kylie Ray.
Oh, Kylie Ray. Yeah.
Yeah, she always slides in and just stops. Yeah.
Yep. Kylie Ray, another example of the IWC being. Anyway. So let's take that. Let's move over. We're going to stay in WWE world. So there was a title change recently, Jamie, and we talked about it over the weekend.
Speak of not liking the wrestler, but not wishing ill will.
To every man, fantastic human being, right? But okay, so
great guy.
You had, and I think you and Austin both had such praise for them putting the belt on Drew McIntyre, the man who got it 15 minutes of title reign during the pandemic, right? Give him the belt. He's doing all this stuff. Randy Orton won the Royal Rumble. He's going to face him, and they just on a random Friday night put it back on Cody, so they can have teacher versus mentor, whatever bullshit storyline they're doing for him and Randy Orton. So it's the 4th year now that Cody Rhodes is closing out WrestleMania.
They got to put the belt on Randy. I'm just saying now.
Just
put the belt on Randy.
I don't know if that's what it is, Heather. I don't know.
I mean, $700 for third row. Steal. For Raw. That's more than I paid for front row at Wrestle Dream, just so everybody's aware. And I got the
he paid a lot for those tickets.
I did.
And I'm not saying that, yes, if you're painting the picture of the story for him to get his, one final, title run and get it, and getting it from Cody, because they do have it. I get it, right? There is a history there. But I mean, Drew McIntyre versus Cody versus Randy Orton, that doesn't shake a stick at. That would have been a much better match in general, right? And it's something different. But no, Cody Rhodes, the daylight savings time of professional wrestling. Last thing here, I want to pull a pen out. Have you seen? I hinted at this, but since Tomasso joined AEW, have you seen what they've been doing with Johnny Gargano?
No, I've not.
So Johnny came out on Friday, and he cut a very passionate promo. Very passionate. That he is Johnny Wrestling. He's gotten away from it because of comedy and bullshit and all this stuff or whatever. He didn't say that, but you know what I mean. I'm paraphrasing. Time for him to get back to being Johnny Wrestling. He's about being the best professional wrestler. He actually said that out there, right? And he's ready to go. He's getting fired up. This great little promo. He puts an open challenge answered by Obafemi, who immediately squashes him. like immediately squashes him. Then Candice LeRae has a match, and he's sleepwalking around ringside because that's the thing now, and that causes Candice LeRae to lose. I know you said the whole thing. He left. He came back. Come to the AEW. Come on. We need DIY back together. This is just. I feel so bad for what they're doing to Johnny Gargano. It breaks my heart, my rebel heart, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. That's a shame, dude.
I mean, immediately squashed. Immediately after the best promo he's had in months. Bam.
He's Roderick Strong with better personality. He is full on was it Saiyan? Yeah. Saiyan Roderick Strong. Is it Super Saiyan?
Super Saiyan.
I don't know. Yeah. I've never watched Dragon Ball Z a day in my life.
I haven't either. I'm not an anime boy. I don't know.
So, I mean, I've watched Vampire Hunter D. That's probably my favorite one. That and Akira. But that tells you my age for anybody. Because back then it wasn't even called anime. It was called Japanimation.
It was.
So, yeah. That's just sad, dude. That's just sad. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I got nothing positive to say about that in any way. I couldn't spin that even if I tried. Terrible.
Well, it is. They are gearing up for WrestleMania. WrestleMania is about a month away now. So, yeah, that's about what we got. If though you're like, hey, I'm not really excited about WrestleMania, and I'm not gonna be able to make it to LA. I'm in the Midwest, maybe. Well, you're in luck, because this weekend, Saturday specifically, here in the Greater Kansas City area, Leavenworth, Kansas, to be exact, will be the next episode of Fountain City Pro in a joint venture with our friends over at Central States Wrestling. So Co-Show going on between CSW and Fountain City Pro, and we shall be doing. Here we go. You're on this. I'm so used to pointing this way because
my hands.
Yeah, you're over here now. For years we were flip-flopped, and now I've changed it. But no, we will be doing the pre-show. God willing, Jamie will definitely be there. I should be there on time. But if nothing else, join us here, also on Fountain City Pro's YouTube. So we'll be on the YouTubes. So at Total Spotfest on YouTube, and then at Fountain City Pro KC on YouTube. You can check us out. We'll be doing the pre-show. It's gonna be a good time here. They've got a good swath of matches, kind of promotion. A lot of people wrestle in both, but they're trying to keep some rails going here of having, CSW stuff and FCP stuff all kind of tied together. It's a great venue to go watch wrestling at, too. It's a little bit of a drive for some of us. Looking at you, Jamie.
Worth it.
Yeah, but totally worth it. And there's a bar there. It's a really good venue. So come join us. First doors at 6. First bell is at 7 on Saturday night. No. I know you have a 15-year-old, but no, we're not doing that.
6, 7. God damn. But JJ, I have breaking news about the Fountain City CSW show.
Breaking news. Let's go.
We won't be alone.
What?
Yes. One of our esteemed followers, also my gaming buddy, forever, and fellow employee at our my place of business, your former place of business,
my former place,
Clint, follower of the show. He's on here all the time.
Hey!
Him and his lovely wife will be joining us and sitting with us. I told them that they have to be a part of the chants and everything. They don't have to, but I said it makes it a lot more fun. So they'll sit with us, and we'll introduce them to a few of the wrestlers, and they'll have a good old time.
Oh, you're gonna have some fun.
Arguably the two loudest people there. Get ready.
It's gonna be a good time. You have no idea what you're gonna get into. We've described it many a times, but we talked about this at the last FCP show we went to. Like, we've calmed down quite a bit, right? We used to be the guys that would come into work hoarse the next day because we were making so many chants. But
yes,
Just be ready there.
Yes,
So
I should be there. I should be there at 5, probably around 5 to start the pre-show.
I hopefully should be there at 5. I mean, again, we'll see. I do work on Saturday, so I'm trying to get out early. And heaven forbid if anything happens, Jamie's going to run the show. But we'll be there for the show no matter what. So if you are local, come check us out. If you're not local and you still want to check it out, I got a link down in the bio. Always do for our good friends over at Found City Pro. They have links through all their socials there. They do stream live through their Patreon. So if you do want to sign up, become a member, support a great independent local independent wrestling organization. You sign up for their Patreon, you can see the live streams. They do replays through their Discord and on YouTube and all sorts of stuff. So great group of guys running that, and we should have a good time. It's gonna be a fantastic time. It'll be like 72 and sunny on Saturday too. It's gonna be fantastic.
Oh. Yeah. I have a softball scrimmage at 11 that day.
Oh,
I
nice.
have something special planned for my wife right after that. I cannot say because she might rewatch this and she's been bugging me.
Okay.
But I will tell you after the show.
Okay, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out real soon here.
Hashtag you will probably see it when we're at the show.
Okay.
So, yeah, be lots of fun. If you're not in the Kansas City area, totally fine. You can support your local wrestling wherever you live. There's lots and lots of great independent promotions all over, and there's some okay ones. It doesn't matter. You can have a good time no matter where you are, but when you go, there's one golden rule.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, two golden rules. Two. One, wash your ass before you go. You don't want to be the stinky guy or stinky person there.
Yes.
Okay, that's simple. 2, buy merch. That's it.
Oh, I thought you were throw a lion tamer out there, chat for.
Oh, no. But no, it's just buy a t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
Buy an autographed picture from one of the people that you thought did some really cool stuff. Or they look pretty. Like, I know there's the creeps out there who do that stuff too.
Again, be respectful.
be a good human. But yeah, buy some merch, stickers. They got all sorts of stuff. It helps them get gas, get them home. Because they're doing something they love. So just go out and support a few of them. Like we both have tons of wrestling t-shirts. One of my favorite t-shirts I still own is "I'm a goddamn killing machine." The vulgar display of power.
That's by far one of the best shirts that's ever been made.
Yeah, I wore it to a softball tournament the next day after I had it, and the girls won it.
I wore it to Walter's birthday party a few years ago.
I remember that.
All right. So again, and if you want to know when we go live, we do this for our Found City shows, and we're trying, maybe we might do some more as well too. Hit the little bell icon so you know when we go live. It'll give you a little alert, let you know when we go live. But we will definitely be live no matter what next week, approximately same bad time, same bad channel. If you're first time checking us out here, thank you for giving us some of your time. We do truly appreciate it. Give us a subscribe, give us a like, give us a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and we will see you guys next week for results from the weekend. Talk about the fallout from Revolution and moving forward in sign pointing season. So find us on the internet at Total Spotfest pretty much everywhere you go. Jamie, take us home, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. If you're on down Total Spotfest, I got 2 words for you. Piss.
I hate it here so much. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Peace.